say so. I'm a rebel and rogue, and I'm always on the run. With a fire inside, I ain't ever gonna die. I'm a locked and loaded gun. When the match is striking the gasoline lights, it's only just begun. One thing I learned is you could watch it all burn, but the flame ain't ever done.
Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the pay-per-view known as High Noon, brought to you by Extreme Takedown Wrestling. We are live here in Phoenix, Arizona, and we're getting this show started. This right here is about to be one hell of a show. Starting things off, we're going to get our pre-show underway. Donna Kay sets to face off against Amanda Nightblade. Following this, Liam West one-on-one with Seth Baker. That will close out our pre-show. When we begin our main show, we're going to start things off with the UPW Women's Championship match. Cindy Van Dyne will take on Hiyo Del Rio and the Women's Champion Melissa Roode in a triple threat match. Following that, Chris Hunter settles the score with Deuce after a couple month long rivalry. Then we have a Fatal 4 Tag Team Elimination match between La Militia, Sexico Doomsday, and the Campbell Club for the World Tag Team titles. After that, Zach Stasiak, the number contender, faces off against Adrian Rose for the UPWA title one-on-one. And our main event of the evening, of course, Devin Rust, Christopher Wolf, and Jacob Fisher. 30-minute Iron 4 matchup. It is going to be one hell of a fight between those three gladiators. But switching gears to our first match of the evening, Donna Kay and Amanda Nightblade going one-on-one here. We'll get betting started in just a moment as soon as these two women begin making their ways down to the ring. Yes, sir, this is High Noon. And thank you, Ron.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Chelsea, England, the rock star, Donna Kay.
Gonna get that women's title, we'll have to see about that. But for now, Donna Kay is set to face off against Amanda Nightblade. These two women have been in the division since day one, and yet neither of them have yet held the women's championship. I believe so, at least. Yes, that statement was not a lie. Donna Kay, as she heads into this matchup, she stands with a record of 5-11, the number 6 superstar in the UPW Women's Division. Overall, she is ranked at number 39 in all of the UPWA. Her opponent, on the other hand, Amanda Nightblade, almost at the top of the women's division, was formerly the number 1 ranked superstar with 8 wins, 4 losses. She's currently the number 2 woman on the leaderboard.
From Atlanta, Georgia, Amanda Nightblade.
Hey, what's up, Gabby? Yo, great to see you here, dude. I ain't seen you in a fucking while on one of my streams, bro. Let's see. Third match is a title match. Now I feel bad for Amanda and Donna. Well, I wouldn't feel too bad. These two women, like I said, they are, what was it? Sorry about that. Let's see, these two women have been in the division for quite a while, but Nightblade, I'm sure, is due for a title shot at some point. Amanda Nightblade is currently 2-2 for pay-per-view matches. Donna Kay, 2-6 on his hand. This matchup finally begins the first match of High Noon. And Kay has that arm wringer applied and gonna drop Nightblade down to a knee. Going after the shoulder here. And cranks up the pressure a bit more before releasing the hold. Follows up with that clothesline against Nightblade. Gonna pick her back up here, but Nightblade with the reversal, nice jawbreaker. Create a bit of distance, and there's a haymaker. Takes her down to that lariat. And now has the wrist and a couple of stomps to the side of the head. Nightblade in full control of this matchup at the moment here. And now laying in the clubs right across the forehead and a couple of forearms as well. Kay doing whatever she can to protect herself at this moment, but Amanda Nightblade with that full mount just devastating Kay with those strikes, and out to the top rope here. We don't normally see her go up here. Oh, an elbow drop right to the back as Kay was trying to get up. Very devastating maneuver there. Both women hit each other with their strikes. That's kind of rare. And the back break from Kay connects. Looking to follow up here. Has her up and drops her with that Samoan drop. Stops to the side, picking her back up now. Looking for the kick to the gut. Nightblade with a reversal. Elbow right to the knee instead. But now Kay pushing her back, looking... Oh, may have been looking for a trip there of some kind, but Nightblade pulls her in for that wins a change. Picks her back up. There's the very European uppercut there from Nightblade. And following up now, looking to finish Kay off here early. But Kay catches that kick that normally sets up for the Baker driver. Follows up with a spinning heel kick. And now, wait a second, roll up. Nightblade well within the ropes, though, forces the break. And Nightblade going in, oh, but gets caught by Kay. Very innovative offense there from Kay. Now setting up here, looking to put Nightblade down. But Nightblade able to counter it so far. And a couple of punches to the midsection breaks the hold. Nice reversal there from Nightblade. As she now launches Kay towards the ropes, dropping down. And there's the shoulder tackle. Nightblade still in full control here. Thank you very much, Yandy, for the host, dude. Definitely do appreciate that. And Konnichiwa to you, my friend. There's the forearm from Nightblade. Rocks her with that one, but Donna Kay fires back with that clothesline. A couple of stomps as well. Kay to the outside. And this matchup spilling out to the floor here. Looking for the suplex. There's a knee right to the top of the head. But a clothesline from Kay. Nice retaliation there. Getting back inside the ring now. And Nightblade, oh, going right after her with that hot shot there. Using the environment to her advantage, going to toss her into the corner. And the clothesline connects, drops her down to that bottom turnbuckle. Nightblade looking to follow up, drags her out of the corner and slams her on her back. And now setting up here. Looking for a suplex to Donna Kay. Misses the stomp, but connects with that belly-to-belly slam. And once again, Nightblade with that full mount. A couple of clubs, couple of forearms. It's high noon somewhere in the world. That is a fact. Probably somewhere like in Asia or some shit right now, but Nightblade setting up here. There's the kick to the gut. Looking to put her away. And drops Kay right on her head. There's the Baker driver. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Amanda Nightblade picks up the win here tonight. Whoa, 6 viewers. How the fuck did that happen? Yeah, for real though, Meriton. Fucking, honestly, that move, every time I see that move in this game, I just get reminded of the time that Brock Lesnar just destroyed Randy Orton at SummerSlam. Nightblade going to pick up the win here tonight. That will make Nightblade 9 wins and 4 losses this year. Donna Kay, on the other hand, now 5-12. Falling even further towards the bottom of the women's division.
Here is your winner, Amanda Nightblade.
Meanwhile, that win for Nightblade will put her right behind Cindy Van Diver. All she needs to do now is score a second win before Van Diver could score one, and Nightblade will be back at the top of the women's division. But with that, it's now time for us to move on to our next match of the night. Our second of 2 pre-show matches. Coming up next, Liam West set to face off against Seth Baker one-on-one. And I knew I forgot to do something. It was the music. Got a badass song for this one, that's for sure. Congratulations to everybody who picked Nightblade to win, by the way. That will be Meriton and Ryan. Good job, both of you guys. We'll get betting started for this next matchup in just a moment as well. Damn it, Yanni! I was just about to read your message too, bro. You really had to get Nightbot pissed off at you, didn't you? I saw something about the UPW anime. Anyways, this matchup prepares to start. I'm going to tell you a little about the stats of each individual here. Liam West, a former two-time World Hardcore Champion, the first ever two-time World Hardcore Champion, as a matter of fact. He was the winner of the Champion vs. Champion match at Soul Survivor 19 against Cody Gray. Liam West, World Hardcore Champion at the time. Cody Gray, the European Champion. Liam West was able to defeat him clean on that night. Liam West also the very first World Hardcore Champion. Speaking of that title, it will be defended in our main event later tonight. Seth Baker, on the other hand, I'll get more into his stats in just a moment. Nightbot versus Darren Death.
Making his way to the ring from Manchester, England, weighing in at 222 pounds, beautiful Liam West.
Now Liam West, as he heads into this matchup, he currently has 29 wins overall versus 20 losses in his entire UPW career. 9-7 for just this year, however. Currently, I believe the number 10th ranked superstar. Yes, he's number 10 at the moment. A win tonight will bring him all the way up to number 7, past Johnny Nightblade, Christopher Wolf, and Xander Storm. West also 8-2 at pay-per-view events. His opponent, Seth Baker, on the other hand, not as great as of a resume in my opinion, but that I wouldn't totally count him out in this matchup though. Baker, a former UPW Tag Team Champion alongside the Lost Souls, 21-29 overall, 8-12 for this year, 2-5 at pay-per-view events. And as I opened up the wrong application there, he is currently number 14th ranked superstar on XCW. Hey there, Scamming. How you doing, bro? Seth Baker's getting his revenge on Liam West for Marty losing to him in his debut match. And I thought I had good memory. That's something I didn't remember. Betting since he proved me wrong last time. That ass, though. Yeah, and you've broken me. Anyway. Yep, there's the application. You guys, I'm sure you can see how my face just got whiter there for a second. I don't even know what the hell this is, dude. Something about Microsoft. Oh yeah, it's the new Microsoft Edge. I opened that on accident. I mean, I don't really blame you. I forget some of my Superstars finishers sometimes too, honestly. This matchup gets started here. Liam West with the first couple of strikes. 3 forearms in a row. Kick to the gut as well. Oh, and a kick to the side. A second one. And now get a toss. Baker across the ring. Baker, of course, with the support of Kamikaze Marty in this matchup. As he now fires back with a bunch of clubs. Liam West pushing him back here. What's up, Scamming? I know who that is now. What's up, Sarah? How you doing, bro? That took me a second, but I put it together. Am I sure that wasn't Pornhub light mode? Oh, damn. Rhyme saying that Seth Baker sucks. Alright, then. Yeah, you know, Yanni's got a very good point there, I'll be honest. Baker picking himself back up, and West with that clothesline over the top rope. I'm doing really good, Sarah. I'm at 5 viewers right now, so I'm very happy about that, that's for sure. Wait a second, Liam West. Oh, I thought Kamikaze just diminished Seth Baker's chances here for a little bit by picking him back up. No, he warned Baker of the incoming dropkick. But now West capitalizes with that hot shot. Rookie move on the part of Seth Baker to stand so close to the ropes where Liam West can easily take advantage. This is your first time? Well, I hope it ain't gonna be the last, bro. With Liam West in the ring. Who needs Pornhub when he got Liam West? As he delivers the French kiss to Seth Baker. Going for the cover here. Hook of the outside leg. And only a 2 count. Fucking hell, Marin. Delivers the moonsault across the ribs of Seth Baker, picking him back up here. And now gonna toss him towards the ropes. Dropping down real quick. Quick leapfrog as well. Oh, and misses the rear view. Baker able to avoid it, follows up with that running knee strike. Takes down West, stomp right to the hand, and now Baker setting up here looking for the cloverleaf. High angle cloverleaf driving his knee into the back of Liam West as well. The cloverleaf in and of itself damages the leg. Specifically, you saw that left leg that was wrapped around Liam West's own right leg. However, driving that knee into the back is going to damage the spine as well of West. Although, as you can see there, where it gained in damage, there was the sacrifice of leverage, and that allowed Liam West to escape the hold. This matchup rolls on now. Baker going after West there, but it receives a clothesline instead for his troubles. Like Piper's Pit, I'm not reading that. I am not reading that one. Got the F, so it won't be your last. Hell yeah, Sarah. Fucking hell, Merritt. As West goes for the cover, and only a 1 count. No, I'm not reading it, motherfucker. I am not reading that shit out loud. That will get me banned. West is setting up here. I was already worried I got banned for something earlier because Twitch was messing up. Wasn't letting me post my fucking link. Liam West, delivers the French kiss for a second time, center of the ring, and West going to spoon the opponent here, looking for the cover. 1, 2, and hang on a second. Kamikaze Marty pulls the referee out of the ring. Seth Baker was defeated right there. He was out. He did not kick out of the count of 3. Yanni, you gotta stop. You just been banned for 10 minutes. Oh my fucking god, you guys gotta stop doing all caps. Wait a second, Baker delivers the Baker bomb. Can I unban you, Yanni? Hang on a second. I'm gonna see if I can unban you real quick. Yes, untimeout. There we go. And wait a second. Meanwhile, thank you very much to Press Boy for the follow. Let me be the first one to welcome my friend into the doghouse. Thank you so very much for that follow, dude. We are working our way back to 100 little by little. Alright, as Liam West setting up here, looking for once again, the French kiss connects for the 3rd time this match. Will that finally do it for Seth Baker as he goes for the cover once again? 1, 2, and 3. Despite Kamikaze Marty's efforts, Liam West has scored the pin here tonight. And I'm not going to lie, that was one hell of a match that we just saw. A very back and forth contest. I really don't think either superstar should have any shame walking out of this one. Liam West, of course, going to prevail as your winner, but Seth Baker definitely proved himself tonight against the 2-time World Hardcore Champion. Baker a little disappointed in himself right now, but I'm sure if he rewatches that match, he will take pride in what he just gave us here tonight. But moving on from that match, it's time for us to continue to our first match on our main card. The pre-show is now finally over. Starting off our main show, Cindy Van Diver and Kio Del Rio facing UP3 Women's Champion Melissa Rude in a title match for that championship. Triple threat action, 1 fall. Coming at you in just a moment. Let's see here. Let me just update the Discord real quick. There we go. Liam West picking up a very hard-fought win here tonight. While Nightbot has the sword, I have the crown. We can go back to making classic tag team matches. Damn right. Always look at the silver lining, Yanny. Did Cindy eat yellow Cheetos? No, she didn't. She ate some Stardust, actually. You stay on the apron the whole time if you want to, Seth. That's the best way for Marty to win a match is by default. But now I'm going to pay out bets for that one. Liam West. Congratulations, Meriton and Rhyme, once again. I'm paying y'all out 3 times for that absolute classic of a match that we just witnessed here. Alright, let's see. Moving on to our next match of the evening. Women's Championship action coming at you. Also, I just want to take a moment. If you haven't already, feel free to join the Discord server, because only half the action that happens in the UPWA happens inside the ring.
Introducing the challenger from West Palm Beach, Florida, Cindy Van Diver.
As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by JoJo, the other half happens through backstage promos that you can only find through the Discord server. And of course, you can also find other streamers posting whenever they are live on here, so you can be sure to follow them as well whenever you get the chance. And we always have good conversations in the server as well, so feel free to join the server if you haven't already. Make sure to stay up to date on everything happening in the UPWA. Cindy Van Diver, as she heads into this matchup, she is currently the highest ranked superstar on the entire women's division. 10 and 9 this year. Cindy Van Diver, the #1 competitor in all of the UPWA women's division. 22 and 19 overall, 6 pay-per-view wins to 4 pay-per-view losses. She's a 2-time women's champion, the first ever 2-time women's champion, and now she has the chance to make history once again by becoming the first ever 3-time women's champion.
And introducing the challenger from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, Primetime Princess K.O.
If she's eating Stardust, Brandy Rhodes must be jealous. That is a fucking fact. This is gonna be a bad match. Not enough Brittany Foster. Yeah, unfortunately, Brittany Foster and Sarah Baker, and actually Mandy for that matter, are the only 3 women not on the card tonight. Unfortunately, couldn't fit them on here anywhere. Really sad. Let's see here. Kio Del Rio, currently 1 win and 1 loss in her UPWA career. She made her debut about 2.5 weeks ago when she faced off against the women's champion about to make her entrance, Melissa Roode. In a winning effort. Give the assist, of course, to Cindy Van Diver.
And from Blackpool, England, she is the Pro Wrestling Alliance Women's Champion, Melissa Roode.
As I was saying, give the assist to Cindy Van Diver in that matchup. But regardless, Kio Del Rio was able to pick up the win against the women's champion right here. The following week, Del Rio went one-on-one with Van Diver, and give the assist to this woman here, Melissa Roode. Van Diver was able to score the win. Finally, these 3 women about to compete in a triple threat to determine the women's champion. And also, thank you very much, Flex Esports. Hell yeah, bro. Flex Clan is here, dude. I don't know which one of you guys is. Oh, I'm gonna guess it's fucking Brody, ain't it? Well, thank you very much for the follow. Let me be the first one to welcome you, my clan leader, into the doghouse. Thank you so very much, bro. I really do appreciate it, man. Melissa Roode currently 20 wins and 19 losses overall, 7 and 9 this year, 5 and 5 at pay-per-view events. And of course, that is what this is all about, the UPWA Women's Champion. Melissa Roode, the second ever 2-time UPWA Women's Champion. She looks to keep it that way, but it is going to be a tough task here tonight. 33% chance for any of these women to win this matchup, and of course the champion doesn't even have to be involved in the final decision to lose the title. I beat the champs, lost to the home wrecker. That's your title. We'll have to see about that. Van Diver and Del Rio going after each other early. These two, despite their differences with Melissa Rude, have been at each other's throats ever since Del Rio interfered in Cindy Van Diver's matchup against Melissa Rude. Gave the assist to Van Diver. Oh, both women going for drop kicks. Neither one going to be successful there. Oh, and Van Diver with a drop kick took herself out more than anybody else. Jesus Christ, that's one hell of a message. I'll read that in just a second. As I was saying, Cindy Van Diver and Melissa Rude, they faced off on XTW1. Kio Del Rio made her first appearance in the UPWA by attacking Melissa Rude in that matchup, gave the win to Van Diver as a result. Rude was a bit angry at the interference, challenged Del Rio to a match the following week, and like I said earlier, Van Diver got involved. As these two both trapped in a small package, Melissa Rude finally breaks things up. Going back and forth there, as Van Diver with the Golden Star DDT to Melissa Rude going for the cover here, hooks that outside leg, and only a 2 count. You know what I've been loving recently? I got a wrestling board game called Book It, and it's basically you run your own wrestling promotion and you book matches and simulate ticket sales and match quality. You could actually play it alone too if you're a lonely fuck like me. First off, I felt that. Second, that actually sounds fucking awesome. I may need to look into that later. Which, yeah, that reminded me, Marin, that of your game that you play on the computer. Yeah, that Journey of Wrestling. Which so far, like, it sounds like a pretty good game. Del Rio, hang on a second, setting up here. Del Rio looking for a knee strike. Melissa Rude able to get out of the way. There's a stiff forearm as well. And a kick to the gut. Setting her up here, looking for the Famouser as Van Diver watches from the outside. Getting back inside now. And looking to take advantage. Couple of strikes here to Melissa Rude. And a kick right to the knee. Follows up. The Golden Wizard connects. And now looking to take out Kio Del Rio. With that dropkick going for the cover on Del Rio. No, go for the cover on the champion. You just hit your finishing move. Go for the pin, damn it. Del Rio absorbs that kick. There's a basement dropkick. And a stomp right to the lower back. Van Diver trying to pick herself back up. The champion still incapacitated after that Golden Star DDT. What a right. An absolute haymaker of a shot. And a roundhouse kick as well. Drops her to the floor. Or to the mat, rather. It's 2010 now. I hired Arn Anderson from WCW, started in 1997, and gave him a retirement run. Hell yeah, that sounds fucking awesome, honestly. That's Cindy Van No Brain for real, though. As Del Rio looking for the curb stop here against Van Diver. That might just do it, dragging her away from that bottom rope. Hook of the outside leg to win the championship here. 1, 2, and Van Diver kicks out. It's also funny that most of the wrestlers are spoofs of other ones. My golden goose of my promotion is, I try to get is Kazuchika Okada. Called the range. Wait a second, Del Rio has the cross armbar locked, or the crossface locked in, and Van Diver tapped out. We have a new champion. Melissa Rude couldn't break up the pin, the hold in time. This matchup is over. Cindy Van Diver. Or not Cindy Van Diver, Kio Del Rio is your new UPW Women's Champion in her 3rd match with the promotion. Called Range Dragon to the game, but it's obviously Kazuchika Okada. Yeah, you know, Wrestling Revolution's a lot like that as well. They have, well, I'm sure you know all the fucking wrestlers in there who are not named correctly for obvious legal reasons. But Kio Del Rio going to pick up the win here tonight and become your new UPW Women's Champion.
Here is your winner and new Pro Wrestling Alliance Women's Champion, Primetime Princess Kio.
Kio Del Rio with the win here tonight. Using the, let's see, what was it? Using the Kio Kill. There it is. I found the name. What the fuck? Alright, then. Kio Del Rio picks up the win here tonight. Just barely able to escape. You saw Melissa Rude was right there trying to break up that submission to keep the match going, but she was unable to in time. As a result, your new champion, Kio Del Rio. Congratulations to her for sure. But now it's time for us to move on to our next match of the evening. Chris Hunter versus Deuce one-on-one.
Got a gypsy soul, I'm a rebel and rogue, and I'm always on the run.
I'll get bets paid out in just a moment as well. Give me just a second here.
Locked and loaded gun. When the match is striking the gasoline lights, it's only just begun. One thing I learned is you could watch it all burn, but the flame ain't ever done. Raise 'em up a little higher, your lighters, outlaws and outsiders.
There we go. Now this match right here will be non-title Chris Hunter versus Deuce. These two have fought in the past. Most notably their World Hardcore Championship match a couple of months ago, where Deuce, the defending champion, faced off against the new challenger Hunter. Ended up interfering in multiple of his matches until finally he decided that Hunter was a worthy contender. Hunter ended up saying, "Yeah, screw you. I don't think you're a worthy champion. If you are, face me in a match of my type." Chris Hunter, being a boxer, he challenged Deuce for the championship in a knockout match, where Hunter was able to score the win and win the championship, his first title in the UPWA. Now, since then, Joe Sullivan has had his issues with Deuce, which were supposed to be resolved last month on XTW 80, but in that matchup, Chris Hunter provided the interference, attacking Deuce from behind. Deuce was still able to pick up the win against Sullivan, but the rivalry would not end there. Following that, Chris Hunter and Sullivan ganged up on him backstage and took out Deuce with a pair of brass knucks. Since then, Hunter and Sullivan have been working together, accompanying each other to the matches, but that was put on hold when last week on XTW, Deuce came back and attacked both these men backstage with a tire iron and attacking them with Chris Hunter's own car. Ended up driving the car away. Not entirely sure what happened with them in the backseat also. Not entirely sure what happened with them. But all we know now is that we have this match underway here. Deuce set to face off against Chris Hunter for a second time now. Yeah, I'm sure I do, Yanni. You know, I gotta fill everybody in on the backstory and everything. You know how it is, dude. Also, betting gotta pay that one out real quick.
And his opponent, from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 245 pounds, Deuce.
So as you can imagine, Chris Hunter and Deuce, they've got a lot of history, and they're about to settle another chapter of that history in just a moment. As Chris Hunter steps into this matchup, he's currently ranked, he currently has 24 wins and 15 losses, 10-4 this year, 3 wins and 1 loss at pay-per-views in his career. Also, Hunter is currently the number 6 ranked superstar, and Deuce, meanwhile, the number 5 ranked superstar on XTW. Meanwhile, Deuce, 37-18, has a win-loss ratio of just over 2.0. 13-6 this year, 7-5 at pay-per-views. Deuce, of course, a former UPWA champion, former World Hardcore champion, winner of the 2019 Soul Survivor tournament, and defeated Oxley in the champion versus champion matchup at Soul Survivor 2020. Chris Hunter, on the other hand, only a one-time World Hardcore champion, not nearly as many accolades as Deuce so far in the UPWA. But a win here tonight could propel either one of these men back into the title picture. Oh yeah, anyway, so I'm going to read the chat real quick. Damn, I do have a lot to fucking read, don't I? Let's see. KDR no-sold the breakup from Melissa Rude. Yeah, she fucking did, honestly. If that breakup would have fucking hit, then yeah, that matchup probably would still be going on right now. Maybe, who fucking knows? But yeah, that wasn't a great match in my opinion. It was a little too fast, if you ask me. Let's see, all your bets have been right today. Good job there. Please fire Rude. I'm sorry, I would, but she's a draw, bro. Y'all hate her, and y'all tune in to see her get beat, just like you did tonight. Atlanta Boys are a proud sponsor of Devin Rust. Moving on from that. Deuce beat Marty. I respect the hustle. Yeah, Deuce did defeat Marty, didn't he? As Chris Hunter delivers the strikes here, those lefts, those jabs, and follows up with a wind-up and that right. And now setting up for a final shot here. Looking for the KO punch to Deuce. The same move he knocked him unconscious with a few weeks ago. And also, I probably forgot to mention, this is a street fight, by the way, between these two individuals. Rope break will not count in this matchup. No disqualifications. Falls count anywhere in this match. And, of course, Joe Sullivan can interfere as much as he wants. He is not restricted in this matchup. I say that, but he... the referee still has the power to eject him for some reason. Deuce setting up here. Has Hunter draped across that middle rope. And out to the outside, onto the apron. Setting up here. And, oh! A neck breaker across that bottom rope. Deuce back inside. Tuned in to see Cindy Van No Brain get tapped. Oh, and the show, yeah, totally here for the show also. Totally here for the rest of High Noon. Deuce sends Hunter into the corner. Boot of Doom in the corner. Takes Hunter down and now looking to follow up that. Exhibiting his power here. Deuce is known as the purebred athlete for a reason. Deadlifting this 200-plus pounder off the mat with that military press. Deuce, such a strong competitor. And now that forward DDT. Hunter now trying to build up a bit of offense there with that back elbow. Looking for the clothesline. Deuce sidesteps it into that kick to the midsection and a belly-belly suplex. Tosses him all the way across the ring. Couldn't see Marty sit on aprons, make people pass out. And he's all out of people to make pass out. Deuce setting up here, I believe was looking to set up for the Boston Knee Party, but Hunter coming back at him here with those jabs, and a wind-up once again. There's that right. Kick right to the back. It looks like Deuce has been cut open by one of those strikes. Oh, and going after the arm of Hunter in this match. Oh, what a gore! Takes down Hunter. Looking to follow up here perhaps. No, he's just relishing in the moment. Deuce maybe getting a bit cocky here. Hunter back up to his feet. Wait a second. Full Nelson with that kick right to the back. And now has the hand pinned. Stomp right to the elbow. That is going to take out a lot of Hunter's boxing game. A lot of his brawling. Take out the hands and arms of Chris Hunter. You take out a majority of his offense. But regardless, with the damaged arm, a couple of punches to the midsection to break that iron claw. Kicks in the gut. Follows up with the second one. Deuce setting up here. Has him up. Drops him with Deuce's Wild. Hooking that outside leg. Going for the cover. And Deuce, no! Chris Hunter gets that shoulder up. Chris Hunter, one of the most resilient superstars on the entire UPW roster. He refuses to give in, but this one right here might be enough to put him down. A second Deuce's Wild, going for the cover once again, hooks that outside leg, and no, once again gets that shoulder up, and Deuce is livid. Deuce is irate at the fact that Chris Hunter refuses to stay down in this matchup. Trying to keep his cool here. I'm not entirely sure what the plan is here for Deuce. Oh, there's a vicious clothesline, nearly took Hunter's head off. Hey there, Jordan, how you doing, bro? You missed the beginning of this absolute classic of a match we're watching. I feel like I'm throwing the word classic around too much now, but we've just been witnessing so many good fucking matches recently. Deuce looking for the gore, finds nobody home as Hunter gets that knee up to avoid the impact. Oh, but a second gore, there it is. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. Deuce finally puts Hunter away here tonight and puts an end to this rivalry. just got home? Hell yeah, bro. Absolute hell of a match that we just watched here. Chris Hunter now 10-5 this year. Meanwhile, Deuce picking up yet another win.
Here's your winner, Deuce.
His 14th win this year. With that win, Deuce still at the number 5 position on XCW. But that will propel him to the number 7 spot overall. Deuce now surpassing Cody Gray on MCW by picking up the win against Chris Hunter here tonight. But now it's time for us to move on to our next match, our second of 4 title matches. And this is going to be one hell of a match. La Militia, Aztexico, Doomsday, and the Campbell Club set to face off Fatal 4-Way Elimination Tag Team action for the World Tag Team Championship. And I will pay you guys out 3 times for that one. That was a fucking masterpiece right there, dude. Maybe not a masterpiece. I'm not gonna go that far with you, but it was one hell of a match. Yeah, that wasn't quite Chris Masters level, but like. Now, all 4 of these tag teams have been battling it out for a number of weeks throughout for the past 2 months, really, on XTW. It all started when La Militia were named number contender for the World Tag Team Championships 2 months ago at To The Death. The Campbell Club, of course, your current tag team champions. They've been going head-to-head with La Militia in a losing effort for the most part. And, well, the tide definitely turned in La Militia's favor when Jason Edwards returned, and he and the rest of La Militia took out Drew Campbell. Aztexico would later insert themselves in the rivalry after taking out multiple teams in the tag team division, including Doomsday and the Bakers. Decided to stake their claim at the World Tag Team titles by attacking the Campbell Club. No, the Atlanta boys are not in this one, unfortunately. Seems like something a Florida man would do, honestly, Merton. After Aztexico inserted themselves in the rivalry, Doomsday would go ahead and do the same, claiming that out of the year and a half, after the almost 2 years that they've been here in the UPWA, they have not had a real shot at the tag team titles. While that can be debated, the reality is they definitely have never held the World Tag Team Championships or even the UPWA Tag Team Championships. Tonight they get their opportunity once again when they face off against La Militia, Aztexico, and the Campbell Club. Looking at the rankings here, in XTW, La Militia are the number 4 ranked tag team, and overall, for that matter, 5 wins and 6 losses this year. Jason Edwards, meanwhile, number 17 in singles with 7 wins, 2 losses. Xander Storm, number 7 with 10 wins and 9 losses. Of course, Xander Storm, also a former UPWA champion, winner of the 2019 Elimination Chamber, and at one point won 18 matches in a row. Meanwhile, Jason Edwards, a former World Hardcore Champion, and he was part of the winning team at Soul Survivor 2019 for Rock City Wrestling. And as a matter of fact, so was Santana Santos, ironically, if you look at it here tonight. Santos also Aztexico also the winners of the Tag Team Champions vs. Champions match at Soul Survivor 2020 this year. Santos, a former UPW Tag Team Champion and a former World Tag Team Champion, alongside Loki Lopez here. Meanwhile, Lopez, a former two-time UPW Champion. Lopez 44-29 overall, 18-7 this year. Santos, meanwhile, 25-24 overall, 16-7 this year. And together as a tag team, they are the #1 team in the entire tag division in all of the UPWA with 10 wins to 1 loss. I remember Marty and Seth losing very well. And also, Jordan, not too surprised you bet on La Militia, I'm not going to lie. Well, Texaco are golden. I actually can't tell who's who. They're getting ahead of themselves if they've already wearing the gold attires while challenging for the world for the tag team gold. Well, to be fair, they have held the gold before. I wouldn't be too surprised if they believe they're going to win it again, especially considering their tag team record this year, 10 wins to just 1 loss. That is one hell of a record. About 89% of their matches this year they've won. That's just about unprecedented in the UPWA. Meanwhile, Kenny and Johnny Nightblade, Kenny in the red, Johnny in the white. Kenny 27-34 overall, Johnny 25-37 overall, 8-14 and then 10-14 respectively. Kenny Nightblade, the winner of the 2019 Royal Rumble match. Johnny Nightblade, a former World Hardcore Champion and also the 2020 Soul Survivor. As a tag team, Kenny Nightblade, first of all, also the number 15th ranked superstar on XCW with 8 wins, 14 losses. Johnny Nightblade 10-14 at number 9. And as a tag team, these two ranked number 5 in XCW, number 6 overall, 4 wins, 9 losses this year. And it seems like the tag team champions are going to make us wait for this next match, or for their entrance here. Half those wins were influenced by steroids. Can't tell me steroids weren't involved at Soul Survivor against the British Invasion. That's a very fair point. I did kind of forget how badly they fucking dominated the British Invasion in that match. Cody and Jack Campbell representing the Campbell Club in this match. Like I said earlier, Drew Campbell currently injured as a result of La Militia. Cody and Jack, they won the tag team championships from Aztexico a while back on April 21st. The April 21st edition of XTW, I believe it was. Because I don't think it was a pay-per-view. No, it wasn't. It was XTW 72 that they won the championships. Individually, Cody and Jack Campbell. Cody is 27-38 overall, 7-8 this year. Meanwhile, Jack is 26-23 overall, 6-5 this year. These two together, former UPW Tag Team Champions and former World Tag Team Champions. Jack Campbell, meanwhile, the longest reigning European champion in history. Let's see. Cody Campbell, the number 16th ranked superstar. Jack Campbell, the number 18th ranked superstar on XTW. And these two together, as well as Drew Campbell of the Campbell Club in general, 5-4 as a tag team. The number 3 ranked team in XTW. Yeah, get well soon, Drew, for sure. Now, of course, this matchup is not a hardcore match, meaning that falls will only occur inside the ring. There will be no disqualifications under Fatal 4-Way rules. However, falls can only occur within the ring. So Johnny Nightblade and Loco Lopez on the outside battling it out. They cannot score falls out there. They cannot eliminate each other from out there. Losing Xander Storm. Oh, drops Nightblade face first into the corner. If you don't get well soon, Drew, there's going to be that is going to be a hell of a lot harder to regain those titles if Campbell Club lose those titles tonight. Just had to tell someone why a Booker shouldn't be a five-time champ. I don't know, man. Booker T, five-time, dare I say, five-time World Heavyweight Champion. This is a lot of action to call as Santana Santos looks to take out Jack Campbell with the Tiger Twist Cutter. Cody Campbell right there to save him. Now remember, the tag team champions in particular are at a disadvantage in this matchup as Johnny Nightblade delivers the neck blader to Loco Lopez and Jason Edwards delivers that Yokosuka Cutter to Jack Campbell. Only a 2 count off that Northern Lights. As I was saying, though, the tag team champions, the reason they're at a disadvantage, they have a 25% chance, first of all, of winning this matchup as Johnny Nightblade delivers San Diego Starlight to Loco Lopez to score the elimination of Loco Lopez, only a 2 count. And not only that, they have to eliminate all other 6 men in this match, and no doubt they have the biggest targets on their backs, as since they are currently the tag team champions. Cody Campbell thought he was going to take out Lopez there for a second as Xander Storm drives his knee right into the side. And now Edwards once again with that Yokosuka Cutter. Yanni.exe has crashed. Santos with Destino to Johnny Nightblade. Looking to put him away here, perhaps. No. Does not go for the pin. Curious decision. Tiger Twist Cutter to Nightblade instead. Now going for the pin. 1, 2, and Kenny Nightblade breaks up the pin. Meanwhile, powerbomb from Jason Edwards. Try to eliminate Jack Campbell here. Able to kick out, but now transitions into the Boston Crab. Can Campbell break it up in time? No, Jack Campbell able to break out himself. I'm going to say this now then, run boy, you can't be pinned if you're not in the ring. Damn right, Jordan, you of all people would fucking know that too. I remember your fucking tactics. As, hold on a second, we're going to just do a highlight reel real quick. How was Jason Edwards just eliminated? What happened here? Was that a Campbell kick? That was a Campbell kick. Jason Edwards is out. Alright, be patient with me here, by the way. Alright, there we go. We are down to 7 in this matchup. Xander Storm at a disadvantage as he now has to fight the rest of this matchup on his own. Oh, misses that cross body, does Kenny Nightblade. And now delivers that Northern Lights suplex, looking for the cover, but Santana Santos breaks it up. Johnny Nightblade with the Cradle DDT to Jack Campbell. And now Santos with Destino to Kenny Nightblade. Lopez trying to score the pin. Johnny breaks it up. Santos' cutters are called the Tiger Fire Cutter. But Tiger Twist Cutter sounds so much better, Jordan. Wait a second. Nightblade off the spear. Santos is gone. La Profecia Azteca to Cody Campbell. We're down to 6 in this match. Yeah, you're not supposed to do all caps in this chat, Jordan. I'm sorry. Let's see here. As I said, we are down to 6 in this match. Loco Lopez and Xander Storm going at it alone for their respective teams. Meanwhile, Kenny and Johnny Nightblade both still in it, and so are both tag team champions. Campbell and Lopez and Nightblade inside the ring currently. There's a flatliner to Lopez. Looking to follow up here. Now, at this stage of the match, as much as Loki Lopez and Xander Storm dislike each other, you have to... Oh, La Profecia Azteca from Jack Campbell. I'm sorry, I just got interrupted there like an AI. Not even going to score a 1 count there as Cody Campbell breaks it up. And now rolls through that schoolboy into the super kick. As I was saying, though, Lopez and Xander Storm would find it in their best interest to team up against the Nightblades and the Campbells in this match. Form a makeshift tag team, the best of their ability, but they both may get eliminated here. Campbell going for the pin on Lopez off of the Campbell kick, and Lopez is gone. And so is Storm. Well, how about that? We are down to 2-on-2 in this match. Well, so much for everything I was just saying a minute ago. Alright, and just so I have this right, hold on a sec. Okay, Cody pinned Lopez. There we go. Says Xander could possibly still win, and then he couldn't anymore. As Nightblade, San Diego Starlight to Cody Campbell to score the elimination. 1, 2, and Jack barely breaks it up in time. Ready for a bad joke? Let's hear it. Screw it. Wait a second. Johnny Nightblade trying to eliminate Cody Campbell here with the Cradle DDT. Decides not to go for the pin. That may have been a mistake on his part. Looking for a backslide. Going for the cover. Oh, that was almost a 3 count. We almost lost one of the tag team champions in this matchup. There's a stiff forearm from Jack Campbell. Spear, no, gets countered. Heat-seeking missile from Jack Campbell. The Campbells are in control here to eliminate Johnny Nightblade. Oh! Jack Campbell was sabotaged to his own brother. And now Cody's been taken out. The reversal to the flatliner. Never saw that reversal before, actually. Stiff forearm from Nightblade sends him to the outside now. While Campbell gives the Campbell kick to opponents to crew. While Campbell gives the Campbell kick to opponents to Mrs. Campbell. He gives the... I don't even know what the fuck you just said, bro. I see the Campbell dick in there, but, like, I don't know what the hell the rest of that says. I was trying so fucking hard to read it. Cody Campbell revives on the opposite side of the ring, and now all 4 men back inside. Wait a second. Schoolboy. And the super kick connects. Oh, but a Pele from Kenny as Johnny sets up here. Spear. Didn't get all of it, but may have gotten enough of it. Wait a second, not going for the pin, though. And a Campbell kick takes down Johnny Nightblade, but Kenny Nightblade right there to break it up. And my God, is he a bloody mess at this juncture of the match. Yeah, for real, botchamania right there. And yes, emphasize the bot in that. Kenny Nightblade has been taken out momentarily. Is Johnny going to be able to survive long enough? Oh, trying to go for the neck blader, but Cody Campbell takes him out of the leg. In a kick to the chest. Wait a second, setting him up here. Has a modified Cloverleaf locked in. Elevated Cloverleaf. Stomps to the back. Wait a second. Trying to eliminate him. Has the Hell's Gate locked in. He might just tap out Johnny. No, Johnny fights out. And a clothesline to Jack Campbell sends him outside. Johnny fights out of the Hell's Gate, looking for the drop kick. Now to the top rope. This could be a mistake. There's a high knee. Oh, but the reversal. And the Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Not as good as Marty's spear on Cole Quinn. Wait a second. The Rings of Saturn inside the ring. It's locked in. Will Johnny tap out? No, Kenny gets in just in time. Hurricane Katana. Or the Hurricatana, for that matter. I like the Hurricatana more personally. Pele kick there. Schoolboy. And super kick from Cody. Nightblade takes him down to that ripcord clothesline. And now both Nightblades in there with Jack Campbell. One of the tag team champions isolated once again. There's a right. And a kick to the gut. See, I would call it the King's Rings if they still worked with Jay Haas. Setting up here. Nightblade has him in the overhead hammerlock, but a punch to the gut. And a second one. And a third. From Johnny Nightblade. Or Jack Campbell, rather. And the Campbell kick connects. Will this eliminate Kenny Nightblade here? 1, 2, and only a 2 count. Kenny Nightblade stays alive somehow in this match. But for how much longer? As he gets dragged back towards the center of the ring here, looking for that elevated cloverleaf once again. Rolls away from that stump, kicks the leg. And now Cody from behind. As Johnny gets back inside, stun gun to Kenny Nightblade takes him down. Meanwhile, Johnny trying to take care of Jack Campbell. And going to the top rope here as Cody sets up the front flip DDT. And now San Diego Starlight. He may eliminate Jack. 1, 2, and only a 2 count. It's one hell of a match, that is for sure. Stomp to the elbow. Jawbreaker. Misses the clothesline, gets draped across that middle rope. And now Nightblade. Dropping that knee right to the chest. Spinning back fist. And I believe maybe looking for a Northern Light suplex. Nightblade frees his arm. Gonna send him to the corner now. What could Nightblade be looking for? Boots to the face from Campbell. We're down to 2 inside the ring at the moment. Flapjack. And now Campbell setting up to put Johnny Nightblade away. He's on the top rope. And he is intercepted by Kenny Nightblade, but he lands right on Johnny's legs. Cross armbar, trying to tap him out. And Jack saves his brother. Booyaka Booyaka 911, I'm calling it because I've seen murder. Rey Mysterio. These 4 individuals just continuing to battle it out here. Neither side willing to give. And another schoolboy super kick to Johnny Nightblade inside the ring. That may do it here. To eliminate Johnny. 1, 2, 3. Johnny Nightblade is gone. We're down to 3 in this matchup, and the Campbells retaining looks more and more likely as this matchup rolls on. There we go. This match is left only of brother tag teams. As a matter of fact, it's left only of like twin tag teams because that didn't go well for him. Because the Nightblades are twins and the Campbells are triplets. So I find even more irony in that. And oh my God! Cody just nearly took out his brother, took out himself there with that knee. Nightblade trying so hard to fight back here. Time for the gang murder of Kenny. Honestly, it looks very likely here. As Jack delivers that splash, Nightblade spills back to the outside. At this point, all they have to do is throw him inside the ring, hit a big move, and then Kenny's gone. But they continue to inflict punishment outside the ring. You have to wonder if at this point if this is about sending a message to the tag team division. The Campbells are in full control of this matchup. They know for a fact they are not going to lose this match. They have the numbers advantage. The chances of Kenny Nightblade winning this match at this point are very slim, but if the Campbells keep up with this hubris, they may have a shot. Or he may have a shot, rather. Sends him inside the ring. Not gonna lie, Jordan, this kind of reminds me of the Double I guys from WWE 12, that one match that we had with them, dude. Campbell with the full Nelson facebuster, as Jack Campbell sets up here to finally put Kenny Nightblade away. There's the Campbell kick. Cody falls into the cover to score the elimination and retain the World Tag Team Championships. No, Kenny somehow fights out and kicks out of the pin. But will this one do him in? Schoolboy super kick again, the same move that eliminated Johnny just a few moments ago. Sets up the pin, hooks that outside leg, 1, 2, and kicks out again. Oh, and a drop kick from Jack. And another Campbell kick from Cody. Jack falls into the cover. And that right there, there is no fight left in Kenny. That is going to do it. The Campbell Club retain the Tag Team Championships. I'm always having strokes in these fucking matches, bro. I cannot speak, but I do my best. And there you have it. The Campbells retain.
Here are your winners, and still the World Tag Team, Cody Campbell and Jack Campbell, the Club.
That was one hell of a match right there. That was a beauty that we just witnessed. And that was also the Campbell Club's first title defense as World Tag Team Champions. And they will live to fight another day. You can see Jack over there wearing the wounds of war. But we are now going to move on to our next match of the evening. I'll get bets paid out in just a sec. Let me just update the records. This one's going to take me a minute because I have to do it for 8 different guys, as well as 4 different tag teams. You know what's weird? I was talking up Texaco earlier about being 10-1, but they were technically the first tag team eliminated in that match. Damn, 3 of you guys bet on the Campbell Club to win.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Pro Wrestling Alliance Championship.
I'm going to pay you guys out 4 times for that match because that was just one. It was just a phenomenal match that we just watched. neither Doomsday nor the Campbell Club were willing to give in the match. And ultimately, despite Doomsday's efforts, they were overrun by the Campbell Club in the end. Betting has begun for this matchup. Zack Stasiak versus Adrian Rose coming at you here. Rhyme, it is just this match and then the main event. Yeah, Zack can still bring the gold to the team. La Militia will not be draped in gold tonight, but they do still have a chance with Zack Stasiak to become the 14th ever UPW champion. They were eliminated first because their big record made them easy targets, and the fact that they were overconfident caught up with them. As Zack Stasiak heads into this matchup, let me tell you guys about his record real quick. Currently has 45 total wins in the UPWA to 23 losses. That is almost, just nearly a 2.0 win-loss ratio. Meanwhile, 21 wins and 8 losses this year alone. That is just over a 2.5 win-loss ratio. 7-6 at pay-per-view events, and a former European champion, the shortest reigning European champion in titles history, as a matter of fact, with 20 days to his credit. Adrian Rose, on the other hand, 36-31 overall, 12-9 this year, 9-7 at pay-per-view matches. He is the current UPW champion, the inaugural European champion, and the winner of the first ever Elimination Chamber back in 2018. He also holds he's also tied the record for most eliminations in a single Royal Rumble matchup with 5 eliminations in total. And was the runner-up in the 2018 Royal Rumble, lost to Pedro Rodriguez, who had entered in at number 29. Adrian Rose, this will be his first title defense since winning the title last month at Breaking Point against Tyler Van Diver in that 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Looking at the rankings here, Zack Stasiak, the number 1 ranked superstar in all of the UPWA. Adrian Rose, on the other hand, is number 4 on MCW and number 9 overall. Adrian Rose was a contortionist in May, so he gets my vote. They're both heels, but Adrian Rose is the facey heel, and Zack Stasiak is the heely heel. I don't know about that one, to be honest. I would say Zack Stasiak's the de facto face, honestly. Vel Vorton. Remember Soul Survivor when Lopez and Rose were bugging out? I don't remember that, actually. I'll be honest.
Introducing the challenger.
I'm sure it happened.
From Toronto, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 205 pounds, the X-Factor, Zack Stasiak.
Zack Stasiak defeated Locally Lopez to become number 1 contender a few weeks ago. Since then, Rose has been interfering in a lot of his matches, trying to get into the challenger's head.
Champion. From Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 225 pounds, he is the Pro Wrestling Alliance Champion, Adrian Rose.
Adrian Rose, on the other hand, Zack Stasiak decided to interfere in his match recently on MCW, which did not cost him the match, but it did hold a heavy amount of influence, as Chen Shao nearly picked up the win, hanging in there with one of the greatest in MCW history. Adrian Rose, however, he would be able to defeat Shao in that matchup and earns momentum heading into this matchup. And you saw there the UPW title. That is exactly what these two superstars will go at it for however long it takes in order to win this match and hold that beautiful UPWA title. Marty can still win the UPW Championship before Adrian Rose in terms of time taken to win the UPW Championship. Even though he hasn't been on normal programming for a good few weeks, I'll still win the bet. We'll see about that. Zach Stasiak and Adrian Rose, one-on-one. There's a code breaker from Stasiak. Jawbreaker from Rose to respond. Looking for a knee. Stasiak able to get out of the way of it. But Rose now with that club to the back. And a bulldog. One-handed bulldog takes down Stasiak, but responds with that jawbreaker. The X Factor going after Rose, but Rose intercepts him with that fastball punch. Going for the cover here, but Stasiak's right foot underneath the bottom rope. Good job there by the referee. Oh, Stasiak was looking for that drop, or was looking for a high knee, I believe. Rose caught him with that drop kick. Punch right to the midsection, tosses him across the ring. We need Santino Marella to happen for Marty to win. Just Marty comes out of the crowd and just kicks Oxman's ass for the European Championship. That's the closest we have to beating Umaga for the Intercontinental Championship. Adrian Rose now with a couple of stomps to the back. Boot to the face. Has that hand pinned behind his back, going after the other arm. Now bending back the fingers of Zach Stasiak, trying to systematically destruct the challenger here. And double knees right to the back as well. Can Deuce be Bobby Lashley? Sure, why not? I mean, Deuce and Oxley did face off at Soul Survivor, to be fair. Champion versus champion. And Deuce was the winner of that matchup. Wait, so I was about to say whose head is being shaved, because it certainly will not be mine, bro. Anyway, Zach Stasiak with the club right to the back of Rose, sends him back outside the ring. Curious decision by Zach Stasiak. He knows he cannot win the championship via countout. Meanwhile, Adrian Rose, we know, is not afraid to take a countout victory. And with this championship on the line, I'm sure he will not be afraid to take a countout loss either. Stasiak going after Rose. Nice response there with that back elbow, but a left from Stasiak. Now knife edge chop. Responds with one of his own. And now Stasiak driven right into the steel steps. When Darren debuts, we need a hair versus hair match between him and Marty. Wait, Rose deposits Stasiak over into the crowd. Gonna join him out there. There's a right. Count of 7 by the referee. Wait a second, we may see this go to a double count out here. Ref is at a count of 8. Count of 9. Or we won't see it go to a double count out. Well, alright then. Alright then. So maybe we won't see it go to a double count out. I'm not going to simulate it. I'll leave this up to you guys. You know what? This actually gives me a chance to test something out. Alright, I'm going to start a poll in the chat. Basically, do we restart the match or do we move on to our main event? Just let that be in there and we can continue that rivalry later on, you know? We can either, because it crashed, I'll restart the match if you guys want it to, or we can move on from it. And like I said, we'll continue this rivalry heading into Sandstorm. So, same way that you would vote on, that you would do betting, just do exclamation point vote instead, and then put in your option. The poll will go on for another 30 seconds. Rodney forgot the V. So far, we're 2-1. Moving on is taking the cake here. Another 9 seconds. Now, I wouldn't be doing this poll if it hadn't crashed, but I figure I'll let you guys get a say in it. And it looks like Moving On has taken it. So that match will go to a draw. That is the second ever double countout in UPW history. And you know what? That is a very Adrian Rose thing to do also, honestly, to win via countout like that. So I'm not too against that, honestly. That actually really fucking works. Alright, let's see here. Liam West. Kio Del Rio. Hey, look at that. Same exact result. Still beat Van Diver. Let's see. Deuce. Let's see if we can get the same result for this one. Nope, it gave the final loss to Jason Edwards, the final elimination. Oh shit, I can't. Oh damn, well, I'll just give it to Adrian Rose because that way he'll keep the championship. Alright, well, with that, we're moving on to our main event finally. Here we go. Yeah, the 2K gods did not like that finish. No, they did not at all. UPW got hacked by Marty since he's pissed that Seth Baker lost, and he and Seth haven't been on TV. This is officially heel turn, but Seth Baker isn't heel because he had no idea what would happen. So, are you telling me that Marty is also the hacker from SmackDown Live that never got revealed? Let's see here. So Zach Stasiak and Adrian Rose, that was also the very first pay-per-view in UPWA history. Guys, everybody here is a part of history tonight. I hope you guys are happy about that. Like, I'm really not complaining about that either. That was really fucking cool that happened. Like I said earlier, that is incredibly rare. But ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for a main event. Bald Marty. Well, since it went to a draw, Rhyme, I was just about to read that, Yanni, goddammit. Since it went to a draw, we're not going to be paying out for that one, unfortunately. I'm sorry. But you guys didn't lose any chips from it either, so. I don't think, at least. Whatever. You guys got a lot of chips anyway. Let's see. Alright, and Yanni, so that you can still vote.
The following contest is an Extreme Rules Falls Count Anywhere match. And it's for the championship.
You gotta fucking learn this.
Introducing the challenger from the pits of hell, weighing in at 343 pounds, Devin Rust.
Devin Rust. He earned this opportunity to face Jacob Fisher 2 months ago after the death when he defeated Joe Sullivan in a street fight. Tonight, he finally gets his opportunity at the championship. Now, at the moment, Devin Rust has a win streak of 9 wins in a row. Of course, this will be an Iron Core matchup as well.
And introducing the challenger from every man's nightmare, weighing in at 380 pounds, the monster, Christopher Wolf.
Here we go. And I swear to God, I didn't mean to make that red, white, and blue for America. I just went off their fucking colors. Devin Rust, currently 34 wins, 25 losses overall, 15-7 this year. 3-6 at pay-per-views. He's not had the best luck in pay-per-view matches, but let's not forget that Devin Rust, the role that he played back at To the Death when he represented Team McCarthy in the 8 vs. 8 Hell in a Cell match. Devin Rust eliminated 3 members of the PRA, almost half of the enemy team. Christopher Wolf, on the other hand, he was one of the first superstars eliminated from the PRA. Christopher Wolf, though, looking at his record, is currently 15-12 overall, 10-11 this year, 2-2 at pay-per-views.
And introducing the champion from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 232 pounds, he is the World Hardcore Champion, Jacob Fisher.
Christopher Wolf was also a member of the Team PRA at Soul Survivor and was the final man alive for the team when he eliminated the final 2 opponents representing the Resistance in that match. Jacob Fisher, the champion. This is his first title in all of the UPWA. He is his only championship being the World Hardcore Championship. He is 16-34 overall, 8-10 this year, 1 win, 6 pay-per-view losses. And that is the title that these superstars will be battering each other for 30 minutes in order to win. Accidentally bet on Devin Rust. Well, that fucking sucks. This matchup begins. 30 minutes on the clock here. The 10K gang. Here, you know what? I don't know if... I would have to reset the whole fucking thing. See if you could just change your bet real quick, like, because the poll's still going on right now. See if you could, like, vote on him, unless you already have. Like, you got another 36 seconds to try betting on it if you wanna see if that'll work at least. There's the uppercut from Fisher. Clothesline over the top rope, and down goes Wolf. And Rust. Yeah, it didn't switch. Very sad. Oh well. Sorry about that. Well, maybe Christopher Wolf will win. Or maybe Jacob Fisher will win, because that's apparently who you bet on. Let's see, what was I saying here? So, Christopher Wolf, interesting story of how he got into this matchup. Just a couple of weeks ago on XTW, Wolf was set to face off against Jacob Fisher in a match where if Wolf won, he would be added to the to this matchup, making a triple threat between himself, Rust, and Fisher. Well, Jacob Fisher decided to take the countout loss to allow Wolf to join the match, because Fisher says that while on paper he has a lower chance of winning the match against... First of all, thank you very much, HBK Waragi. I'm sorry, I'm butchering your name, I'm sure, but thank you so very much, my friend, for the follow. Let me be the first one to welcome you to the Doghouse, dude. Thank you so very much for that. But as I was saying here, damn it, Yanni! I swear to God, I'm not muting this time. This time you gotta learn from your fucking mistakes. Wait a second, Wolf, setting Rust up, drops him down with the howling. but does not go for the pin. And Fisher trying to take advantage, look for the clothesline. There's a forearm. This is exactly what Fisher was trying to do. He says he's going to let Wolf and Rust battle it out and then sneak in the pin. And that's exactly what he's doing here, hooking the outside leg to score the first fall, and Rust kicks out. And thank you very much, HBK. Why is Jacob so short? Shaw Jacob. Well, he is in there with two fucking giants right now, and one of them has him up over his shoulders, delivers Immortal Sin. As I was saying, though, Fisher said that he, on paper, while on paper he does not have the greatest odds of winning this matchup, 33%, if you look at things without factoring in the men he's facing. Jacob Fisher, he believes that he has a better chance overall of winning a match in a triple threat against these two than one-on-one against Devin Rust. And you saw exactly why he believes that just a moment ago. Christopher Wolf delivered the howling, and then Fisher came in, picked up the pieces, took out Wolf, and then went for the cover on Rust. But now he finds himself alone in there with the Wolf. See you next time. Alright, well, thank you very much for stopping by, dude. And once again, thank you so very much for the follow, bro. I hope to see you again later, bro. Oh, yeah, be sure to tune in on Tuesday also to catch the Fallout from high noon. Be sure to catch XW, same time, 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As Wolf goes for that discus punch, going for the cover on the champion, only scores a 2 count. Devin Rust back inside the ring now and setting up. Fisher drops him with that powerbomb. 1, 2, 3. No, only a 2 count. And yeah, I think we might just have affiliate because of tonight, as a matter of fact, Meriton. That Boston Crab got broken up by Christopher Wolf and now drives his knee right into the Devin Rust face. Going for the cover here. Lateral press. 1. And only a 1 count. Picks him back up. Has him by the throat. Manual strangulation by Christopher Wolf. But Rust with a punch to the gut. Oh, able to break out, but Wolf just shoving him back. And now the champion tried to get himself some, but finds himself on the receiving end of a couple of clotheslines and a third one as well. 10 minutes in total. He'll be back when the clock reaches about 17 or 18. Yeah, sorry, Yanni. But like I said, if you don't learn, it's gotta happen. As Fisher delivers the cherry bomb, clothesline from Devin Rust. Takes out the champion. And thank you very much, Tim, bro. Thanks, Lil Tim, for the follow. Going for the cover here. Hook the outside leg, only a 2 count. Lil Tim, let me be the first one to welcome you, my friend, into the doghouse. Thank you so very much for that one, bro. Meanwhile, Christopher Wolf has not forgotten about that cherry bomb. But Jacob Fisher firing back now. Delivers a couple of clotheslines of his own. Follows up with that scoop slam. Going for the cover, lateral press. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Fisher with the first fall. And now Christopher Wolf tried. No, Fisher with the reversal into that DDT. Going for the cover to score a second fall and only a 1 count. Meanwhile, ooh, that could have been really bad for Jacob Fisher. Russ was setting up that Immortal Sin, and now draped across that top rope here. I'm doing really good, Tim. How about you, bro? Doing really fucking good right now, bro. Got 7 viewers at the moment, going for the cover here, and only a 2 count. Yeah, Yanni did get his bet. His bet didn't go towards Devin Rust. It's still on Jacob Fisher. Oh, wait, I know what you're saying now. Maybe he bet correctly. I'm fucking retarded. Christopher Wolf with the howling once again. And... oh, there's the uppercut. I thought he was just going to let him have the pin there for a sec. Doing good. Glad to hear it, bro. Wait a second. Wolf looking for the Boston Crab, trying to tap out the champ. Fisher reaching for the ropes. It's not going to happen. There will be no rope break in this matchup. Wolf unable to hold the submission for very long. Fisher able to break out. Kicks to the gut, looking for that leg trip. But Fisher catches the leg, and now another clothesline. Going after Russ, and a clothesline takes him down too. Going for the cover. 1, 2, and only 2 count. Gonna go to sleep. I'll join the next stream. Tired, bro. Love you. Well, thank you very much, man. I love you too, bro. You know I do. Be sure to tune in on Tuesday for Extreme Takedown Wrestling. Catch all the fallout from high noon here tonight. And that too should be one hell of a show. And then, of course, MCW at 11 on Thursday. Both shows at 11, but still. Once again, the Boston Crab employee tried to force him to tap out, but once again, Fisher breaks the hold. Took a symbolism hit for the boys. Nightbot is the biggest heel in the entire UPWA. And he's only been in here for about a month. Fisher sent over the top rope. There's the uppercut. Sends him into the corner. And a clothesline right to the back of the head. Rust alone in there with the other challenger, the champion, on the outside. Rust or Wolf could get a fall here. And Rust looking for it. Only going to get a 2 count there. Vince McMahon was once good, now evil, is what Nightbot is. Oh, Fisher able to avoid that scoop slam attempt or whatever Rust was going for. Inverted DDT instead. Oh, chop right to the chest. Lighting up Jacob Fisher with that one. And now Wolf. Going to turn the champion around. And wait a second, has been the double chicken wing. And drops him face first into that top turnbuckle. Quick stomp to the gut and a second one as well. And now has him by the throat. Trying to choke out the champion. Very blatant choke, but Iron Core rules. There are no disqualifications in this match. What the fuck? How's your message blue? Wait a second, Wolf. Looking for it again. Brings him up even higher and drops him. There's the howling, going for the cover. And Devin Rust breaks things up. Okay. Oh, Rust was looking for that Devil's Cry chokeslam. Punch to the midsection. Looking for it again. Again, Wolf able to avoid it. And now, wait a second. Looking for an angle slam, perhaps. But Rust, oh, with that bulldog, inverted bulldog, takes him down. Fisher with a right. Kicks to the gut. Looking for a second fall in this matchup. Looking for the cherry bomb. But Rust able to avoid it. There's a brutal right. Just dropped the champion with that one. And now going for the cover. This could be it. Going for his first fall in this matchup. And he got it. Little voice crack there, but I'm very shocked that worked. This matchup continues on here. Wait a second. Manual strangulation once again, but Devin Rust takes out the submission as well as the referee. How does the chat report understand? I'm confused what you mean by that. And Wolf now drops him face first into the corner, just like he did to Fisher just a moment ago. Rust fighting back, though. Misses the clothesline. Put everything into that one. There's a right. Yeah, the woman's right, honestly. Wait a second, Rust. Setting him up here. The sulfuric powerbomb into the corner. Going for the cover. Hook the outside leg, 1. But Fisher breaks it up. There's a right, drops him to a knee. Hey, welcome back, Yanni. Took you long enough. Wolf with that headbutt to the champion. Looking for a kick to the gut, gets countered, single leg takedown, and now the single leg crab. Really score a tap out over the much bigger Christopher Wolf. And now Wolf able to roll back over onto his back and break out of the submission. And now Wolf to the outside, looking to retrieve a weapon here. Meanwhile, inside the ring, the cherry bomb to Devin Rust. And Wolf does not grab a weapon. Very interesting there. Oh my god, Marin, are you fucking serious? There's a Uranagi side slam from Christopher Wolf. Picks Rust back up. And now has him up. Looking to score his first fall in the matchup with that discus punch. Hey, all I'm going to say is Nightbot lives matter, alright? Alright, now that one might get me banned. Devin Rust looking for the first weapon in this matchup, bringing out a ladder. Back inside the ring. Wolf gonna follow him in there. Wait a second. Setting up here. The Devil's Cry chokeslam right onto the foot of the ladder. Going for the pin. 1. And Jacob Fisher breaks it up. Clothesline takes down Rust. Picks him back up now. And now turning his attention towards Wolf. Looking for the Olympic Slam. The uppercut takes down Rust. And Fisher playing very strategically here, going for the cover. Only a 2 count. What the hell is spamming caps a timeout? It's a default setting and it's annoying as hell. Just don't spam caps, bro. It's as simple as that. And now Fisher delivers the cherry bomb to Christopher Wolf. Just don't piss off Nightbot and you will be cool with him. Going for the cover. 1, 2. And Wolf kicks out in just the nick of time. Devin Rust right there to break things up, though. Clothesline takes Rust back down. No capitals at all. You know, I'll go in later and change the fucking settings, honestly. Because, yeah, the whole all caps thing, I think I had it set initially like 3 years ago because I didn't like random people spamming all caps like that. As Rust delivers the Devil's Cry to Jacob Fisher, now to take out Christopher Wolf with that toss. And he's right back up. And now, wait a second, Rust with that backbreaker to Wolf. And a clothesline misses against Fisher. Clothesline of his own takes down Rust. It's been a long time since we've had a fall in this matchup. I may have just jinxed it right there. But in the event that this matchup does go into a draw, we will have a sudden death round between all the participants who are tied for the lead. At the moment, Devin Rust and Jacob Fisher currently tied 1 apiece. If Christopher Wolf still is unable to score a fall, and neither man scores any additional falls, we will go into sudden death 1-on-1 between Rust and Fisher. If only it was this effective in real life. Going for the pin. Only a 2 count. Christopher Wolf back inside the ring now. Throat thrust to Rust. That rhymed. And now the discus punch once again takes down the Hellhound. And, okay, I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm fucking Dr. Seuss. Wolf rolls to the outside. And has him by the throat. Couple of slaps. Drops him to his knees. Right back up, though. Turns his attention towards the champion. And Rust and Fisher both going after Wolf. And now Wolf and Rust going back and forth. Hey, wait a second. Double team here between the two superstars. Double DDT to Wolf. And now turning their attention back towards each other. Bionic elbow from Fisher. Pulls him in. Has him on his shoulders. Alpha Mare water slide to Devin Rust. Hooks that outside leg to score the pin. 1, 2, 3. Fisher scores the 3rd fall in this matchup. 2nd for himself. And wait a second, looking for the Devil's Cry. Chokeslam, but once again, Jacob Fisher able to break out of it. Christopher Wolf falling behind in this matchup. And now, wait a second, Jacob Fisher. Cherry Bomb on the outside. Remember, Iron Core rules, falls count anywhere in this matchup. And Jacob Fisher looked to take advantage of that here. Devin Rust looked away for a second. And Wolf kicks out of the count of 2. Meanwhile, Rust, oh, I thought he was going to go right into the fucking ring post there. Match continues inside the ring. 12 minutes remain of this match. Just over 12, that is. Fisher sends Rust into the corner. Fisher currently with 2 falls. Devin Rust at 1. Christopher Wolf still at 0. Rust sends Wolf to the outside. Or Fisher sends Rust to the outside, rather, and a baseball slide drop kick to Devin Rust. But Devin Rust able to kick out. And wait a second. Wolf, manual strangulation applied to Jacob Fisher. And yes, Fisher has been choked out. That is a fall for Christopher Wolf. And right back up he comes. Looking for it once again here. The Alpamere water slide picks him back up though. And now Wolf going to bring him back inside. If only Marty's choke was as effective as Wolf's. I'm just saying, Wolf has got a very powerful right hand. I wonder why that is. Jacob Fisher setting up here. Kick to the gut, looking for another fall against Wolf. There's the cherry bomb once again. Going for the cover here. 1, 2, 3. Jacob Fisher with another fall. Starting to take the lead in this matchup. And now Wolf once again with the Boston Crab, but Rust breaks things up. Now the two behemoths battling it out inside the ring. Wolf gets launched across the ring. And Devin Rust going for the cover. Got to score a 1 count there. Fisher back in. Marty has a very powerful left hand and not a very powerful right hand. Didn't know that Marty was left-handed. Devin Rust delivers Immortal Sin to Christopher Wolf. Jacob Fisher to pick up the pieces. There's the drop kick. And now going right after Devin Rust here. Looking for a right. Rust responds with one of his own. And now looking for the Devil's Cry choke slam. Turns his attention towards Christopher Wolf. Wait a second. Wolf setting up here. Brings him up. The Howling. Going for the cover to score the second fall. 1, 2, 3. Christopher Wolf at 2. And now with the roll-up, only 1 count. Looking for it once again. Another Howling to Devin Rust. This time does not go for the cover. This time going to take out Jacob Fisher, or look to take him out at least. Fisher with that stiff forearm though, and the uppercut as well. And now the cover lateral press against Christopher Wolf. Just going to score a 1 count there. And now Rust trying to pick himself back up. Fisher and Rust going at it here. Wait a second, looking for it for a second time. Devil's Cry chokeslam to the champion, going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. And Devin Rust back into it now. Wait a second, looking for the Elfmare once again. Takes down Rust with the water slide. And Wolf pulls him in. And there's the sidewalk slam. Devin Rust setting up Wolf here. Delivers Immortal Sin. And wait a second. Wait a second. I believe he was looking for the figure 4. Christopher Wolf had it scouted. Marty had to learn to be left-handed after he nearly broke his right hand in a Vietnamese death match. Fair enough. 1, 2. Only a 2 count against Devin Rust there. Jacob Fisher at 3. Rust and Wolf each at 2. But Fisher looking to increase his lead a bit with the cherry bomb once again. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Fisher with another fall. Wait a second, what did he just hit? Going for the cover here. I believe that was the Devil's Cry chokeslam he just hit on Fisher. Not going to score the fall there. Christopher Wolf able to prevent things. At this moment, with just under 6 minutes remaining, Christopher Wolf and Devin Rust, their falls add up to Jacob Fisher's. Rust and Wolf each need to score 2 falls in order to just tie Jacob Fisher in this matchup. Each need to score 3 in order to beat him. And that's assuming that Fisher doesn't score any more falls throughout the match as he locks in the cross armbar. And Devin Rust just submitted Jacob Fisher with the majority of the falls at this stage. And a cherry bomb to Rust. No, Yanni, you bet on Fisher, dude. You bet on number 2, which was Jacob Fisher. Wait a second, Devin Rust looking for the Devil's Cry against Fisher. Go for the pin. Score a fall here. And Fisher somehow kicks out at 2. With 4:20 left in this matchup, Devin Rust looking for the figure 4. Will Fisher submit? Fisher taps out to the figure 4. It is incredibly rare that Rust resorts to that move, but he has just scored a fall against Fisher with it. And that could be what does Fisher into this matchup. Who knows? Christopher Wolf tried to score a submission of his own, but Jacob Fisher fights back. Wait a second, Fisher now with another cherry bomb. If he scores the pin here, I think it's safe to say this matchup is done. Hooks that outside leg. And Fisher scores yet another fall. Why does Wolf have 3? Oh, shit, oh, my bad. Thank you. You know, for that matter, I'm just going to make sure that I have everything correct here. Give me 1 second now. Russ with 3, Wolf with 2, and yes, Fisher with 6. Yeah, my bad. That one's on me, as Rust goes for the cover. Only a 1 count. 2.5 minutes remain. Devin Rust. Christopher Wolf, I would say, is out. Devin Rust needs to score 3 falls within 2.5 minutes. I don't think it's possible. Big boot to the champion. Looking for that Devil's Cry. Chokeslam once again. But if Christopher Wolf gets in there, he's going to go to break up the pin. He goes for the cover, but as I said, it's broken up. There's an uppercut. Looking for a belly-to-belly, but Wolf with that headbutt. Apparently, Merton thinks that I bet on Jacob Fisher, but I bet on Christopher Wolf by accident. Can I pay out the peasant check? Yeah, I don't think so. Think about it, Wolf is winning because he has -2. Wouldn't that put him even further in, like, in the red here? No, Wolf has 3. I just checked a minute ago. Or he has 2, I mean. I just checked. 90, less than 90 seconds remain in this matchup. Jacob Fisher with the undeniable lead, and he's looking to bring it even further with another cherry bomb. Hooks the outside leg to score a 7th fall, but Christopher Wolf breaks that one up. Oh, I see what you're getting at here. And now Christopher Wolf and Devin Rust, the 2 giants left alone in the ring. If you think about it, these 2 could just trade falls in order to stay alive in this matchup, but I don't think they're going to do that. Christopher Wolf with a Dominator. Yeah, good night, Merritt. See you later, bro. Christopher Wolf with the discus punch. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. He scores a fall to tie Devin Rust. Well, it looks like Jacob Fisher is going to retain the World Hardcore Championship in this match, scoring half of the total falls.
Here is your winner, and still World Hardcore Champion, Jacob Fisher.
Jacob Fisher, this was his first title defense as World Hardcore Champion, and I think he did it really well. By allowing Christopher Wolf to be added to the match, Jacob Fisher, I believe, scored the majority of his falls against the odd man out. Yeah, Jacob Fisher scored 4 of his falls against Christopher Wolf as opposed to the original #1 contender. Congratulations to Jacob Fisher. It may have not been purely his brawn that won this matchup, but his brains definitely came into play. And because of his strategical analysis, Jacob Fisher was able to retain the World Hardcore Championship and close out the show as the winner at high noon. Let's see. Yeah, yes, I will pay you guys out. Just hold your fucking horses here. Well, Yanni, you may not have intentionally bet on Jacob Fisher, but you are going to you're going to reap the rewards anyway, and my God, is that one hell of a fucking payout right there. I'm going to pay you out 4 times for that matchup right there, because it was one hell of a match, and it was our main event, of course. Jacob Fisher retains the championship. Was playing all sides so you'd win no matter what. Fisher will retain the championship here tonight. But what is next for this superstar? Be sure to stay tuned. Check out XTW this Tuesday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And of course, MCW this Thursday night at 11 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Our next pay-per-view, Sandstorm, is scheduled for August 15th. That is the current date that it is scheduled for. It is subject to change, but that will most likely be when we hold that show. But anyway, like I said, this has been one hell of a fucking show. I want to thank each and every one of you guys for watching tonight. All you guys who followed, and everybody who watched all the way through the end, because I'm pretty fucking sure that your boy is now an affiliate. So thank you guys so very much. I'm going to look fucking stupid if I'm not after that, but I want to thank you guys so very much for watching, so very much for sticking with me through this move over to Twitch from Mixer. This, if you're watching this on Mixer, this is the final broadcast that you're going to fucking see on there, because, you know, Facebook Gaming. Whatever. Anyway, that's it. Thank you guys so very much for watching. This has been your boy, DougDog6. I'm now finally officially signing off. I will see you guys on Tuesday for Extreme Takedown Wrestling number 85.